All right, Lindsay, now on Bounce. There's a neurology facility in Charlotte that specializes in optimizing brain function. We want to learn more about better brain and body with Drs. Alicia Brown right here and Laura Brindisi. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you ladies coming out tonight.
Thanks for having us.
First, how did you all start working together?
I started Better Brain and Body 8 years ago, and Dr. Laura Brindisi graduated. She was president of the Neurology Club, so of course I wanted her a part of my team. And
yeah, so, I mean, when I was looking for a place, I really wanted to be in Charlotte, and we had been in contact before, and her facility has all the great diagnostic equipment. We're hoping to continue to do research in the future.
Okay.
So we're just continuing to grow every day.
All right. How do you, what is chiropractic or functional neurology? How do you use a neurological exam to locate areas of dysfunction within the brain?
Yeah, great question. Well, while we are doctors of chiropractic, the majority of our postgraduate work is in clinical neuroscience. So at our office, we, just like you would go and get an MRI to look at the structure of the brain, we use different diagnostic equipment to look at the functionality of the brain.
Okay.
So in our office, we do 4 different diagnostics. We look at quantitative electroencephalography, where right there, where we look at the electrical activity coming off of the brain. Then we do video nystagmography, where we're looking at eye movements. Eye movements are a really, really great window into how the brain is functioning.
Right.
I always say that the brain is the cameraman, your eyes are just the camera. So your brain, or your eyes are only doing what your brain is telling it to do.
Gotcha.
Then we look at interactive metronome, where we're looking at timing and coordination. And we look at balance with computerized dynamic posturography.
Okay.
All of this, along with a comprehensive neurological exam, allows us to triangulate where in the brain isn't working well. And then we use sensory modalities to stimulate those areas. Just like you go to the gym to work out your muscles, you come to us to work out your brain.
Okay, and it doesn't like it hurts at all or anything of that nature,
No,
correct?
totally non-invasive.
Okay, all right. What types of conditions do you treat?
well, really, we see patients of all types, and although we do see patients that have conditions like ADHD, autism, Parkinsons, Alzheimer's, vertigo, dysautonomia, we're really not treating a specific disorder.
Okay.
What we're really doing, like Dr. Brindisi pointed out, is we're looking at dysfunction in the brain. What areas aren't functioning well, and then we do sensory motor stimulation to stimulate those areas in order to optimize brain function.
Okay. What kind of patients do you have? Do you have athletes? Do you have kids? What?
Absolutely, across the board, we see athletes looking to improve their performance.
Okay.
We see patients after traumatic brain injuries and concussions. We have Parkinsons and Alzheimer's patients, ADHD, and anywhere from professionals and looking to increase their focus. Students looking to do better in school, and athletes looking to perform better.
You cover the whole gamut. Is it pretty much?
If you want a better brain and body, come to Better Brain and Body.
There you go. I love that. You saw some of the equipment used because I could just watch it on the video. It didn't look like it was too invasive, or like it didn't hurt as well. What is some of the equipment that you use?
So just like I said before, we do use the video nystagmography, looking at the eye movements. We want to take a look at balance and timing and coordination. All that information gives us a good idea about how these different areas of the brain are working, how they all talk to each other. And then we use that information to come up with a treatment plan that's very individualized for each patient's needs.
Okay, specialized to everybody. Okay, well, what's the success rate that you have?
We really see great results, and the great thing about the results that we see are using the diagnostics that we use. We have measurements. We have concrete, objective. It's not just that you feel better. We're actually seeing the improvements on paper, but also we see the improvements in your lifestyle too. We just had a girl in, the mom came to me after and said, my husband said, where is this sweet little girl that we've missed this whole time?
Wow, how about that?
Yeah, and
that must be amazing for you all.
It
too,
is. It touches our heart that we get to help these people.
Definitely. So same thing. I mean, we see patients with a wide variety of neurological disorders, from neurodegenerative disorders. I just had a patient in recently who has a tremor in her hand, and really helping her be able to eat and write her name. She was really embarrassed about that.
Wow.
So I only saw her for 5 days straight, and by the end of the week, she was eating soup with a spoon.
Wow, that's pretty powerful there. Does the patient have to be referred?
Absolutely not.
No.
Okay.
Come on in.
Anybody can come in. We hate to get into this because it's so therapeutic, I would imagine, for a lot of people, what you just said, but kind of prices, is it a little bit more expensive? Is it?
Well, we are, we're outside of the insurance model, absolutely, but we try and keep it reasonable for patients because we understand that. So we really, we have reasonable rates as far as that goes. We try and do things effectively in a short amount of time so you don't have to have a ton of visits as well. So that's a little easier on the
Gotcha.
pocket.
All right, yes. Well, now you have some events coming up. I know you have, including the open house tomorrow for Traumatic Brain Injury Awareness Month. You want to speak to that, exactly what's going to go on there?
Absolutely. So that's tomorrow morning. Come join us down in South Charlotte at Better Brain and Body. At the top of the hour, Dr. Brindisi and I are going to be speaking about traumatic brain injury, optimizing brain function, and we're actually going to do a question and answer with the attendees about our brain boot camps that we do.
And anybody can attend this?
Absolutely, anyone can attend. In between those talks, we're actually going to let people try out our diagnostics and do little pieces of them. So if you want to see what we're all about, get a taste of it, come on in, and we're going to have some specials for those that do attend, and even a raffle to win a free neurological exam.
Okay, good deal. And then you have 4 classes called Intro to Essential Oils. What's that all about?
Absolutely. That is one of the pieces of the puzzle that we use as aromatherapy. We know that different smells activate different parts of the brain, so we take a brain-based approach to utilizing the essential oils.
Okay, and by the way, you had a Parkinson's disease support group on March 7th. How did that go?
Yeah, that went great. I went in, talked to the support group, explained to them some of the things that we can do for them. Well, Parkinson's is a neurodegenerative disorder, and we see patients with other neurodegenerative disorders. There are still things we can do to help them improve their quality of life and decrease some of the symptomatology that we have. So letting them know that we're there and that there is hope and there's support out there for people dealing with similar symptoms.
All right, our producer Amanda added one more question. She said about the rehab. Do you guys have consultations, and is there a fee for that?
Absolutely. To make it accessible for patients, because obviously there are a lot of questions, we will do absolutely a free 15-minute consultation over the phone anytime. If you do want to come in for a consultation, there is a fee for that. Okay, good deal, good answer. Okay, once again, open house is tomorrow starting at 10 a.m. Better Brain and Body, located at 7221 Pineville Matthews Road, Suite 400 in Charlotte. The number is 704-752-8100. Follow it on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Ladies, thank you so much. For more information, log on to WBTV.com and look in the web extra section right there on the home page. Hope that everything goes well tomorrow with the event and moving forward. Thank you all for coming on. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
We're back with more news on Bounce right after this.